Hi everybody, welcome back to Clusterfck's Bended Minds channel, where I talk about dreams and its different meanings and hidden meanings pertaining to the future. It could mean a lot of things. Sometimes it is subjective, so every meanings and every meanings itself in the dream can have different interpretation from other people in the world. But it depends how you interpret your dreams. It's how you notice your dream. If you don't pay attention, then you don't know what it means. It's just like, what does that mean? But right now I'll be talking about my dream. My I can also use this as a dream journal because I write things in my note and put it in Word documents and write it properly so I can understand it and then see if there's any meanings to it. So, my dream last night was that I came to my dream in a public mixed shower place, which was weird. Men and women can go in there. I noticed these two couples lovey-dovey, not in a non-sexual way in the shower. How did I notice them? Is because the yellow shower curtain is not too long. It is short. It only hides the private parts. The size of the shower was 14 feet by 7 feet wide. The area was not closed. It was open, separated by a cement, just like a bathhouse. In Japan, there was a sink next to the shower too as well. I have also saw my older sister on the other side, which was weird. That was a quick like glance, and that's it. And I covered myself with a towel to undress myself for privacy. And I have noticed that my underwear was a boxer brief colored yellow. Then the couple had finished their shower, and I was close to the sink, and I catch a glimpse that they kiss, and then the couple approached me, and I didn't hear what they said, but I asked the guy to iron my dark blue cashmere sweater, and he did. There was a setup place where you can see him ironing my clothes. While he irons my clothes, I talked to his girlfriend, which then the guy came back and said that he messed up and he accidentally burned the back of the sweater, the left side. I so I responded, "It's okay. It was old anyway, but that was my favorite sweater. Like it's my favorite." And then the woman wanted to fix it with her sewing equipment had. She was using a yellow thread to cover up the burned section of the sweater, which was what? My dream sequence then changed. No, wait. It didn't change yet. Not yet. So she was using a thread to cover the burned section of the sweater, and I find it odd that she used the yellow instead of blue, but she fixed it half-ass her work because she gave it back to me half done, and the pyramid layer was not even close to being done. You could still see the burn mark. Making While I was looking at her, I've noticed the background on the other side had a sewing class. Okay, sewing class, where people were fixing and making and threading clothes. My sequence changed after that. What I saw this time, I was near the sink again. That it was the same, like the public sink one, and but this time I was with my brother's house. But this time his house was not fully developed because the other side had another sink, and this sink was not clean. It was full with dirty dishes, and my brother and I were talking how our cousin don't do their dishes. So how come they don't do their dishes? I could see their dishes. All of the sudden, my dream changed again. I was in the church. The setting of the church walls walls weren't the same. On one side was colored orange, and the other side was a dull looking color. The church had 4 rows of church chairs. I call them church chairs. I was with my younger sister this time, with my father sitting in the church. My sister and I stand up to go to the same sink again to wash our hands. As we were washing our hands, a very fit black man approaches us from behind, so we so we move a bit for him to wash his hands and then face. But this was no ordinary washing because he kept touching my left front arm in front of the elbow. First, I was touching the wall with my hand firm. Once he finished washing his hand, he touched my front elbow region, and after that, there was a hole in the church wall where he four-finger fucked it. Shockingly, which was bizarre. And once he was done, then he was washing his face while looking in the mirror. And once he was done, he touched my elbow again, and this time he saw another hole. Then he used his index finger, to fuck the hole, and that made my sister and I felt a weird vibe from this man, since we look at each other, puzzled with what we'd witness, and look at our father the same way. Then the church big screen played a scene where a witness was filming a man that looked like him harassing some woman, and then my sister and I said he was a criminal. I think he was also a peeping tom. And then I woke up from my dream. So this dream was so clustered, and I woke up like really dumbfounded. I was like, "What the hell? What was that?" And it was strange, really, really strange. But there was things that I've noticed is the color. Color yellow was very dominant in the first setting. The scene that stood out the most was the sink popping up in each dream, and three of my siblings were in a different settings, from public place, and then in my brother's home, and then in the church. So I'm guessing that we're gonna be far apart from each other, but we still see each other. And then a man was harassing the church wall by finger fucking the walls, which that was the the bizarre, really bizarre. I couldn't fathom what it means. But the color, the yellow and the sink, was an interesting, where I'm gonna do a search from it and what it means, and where all my siblings are in a different part of the setting. It To me it means that, you know the three of us are not gonna be we're gonna be far apart from each other, but we can still see each other from time to time. So that's what it means from my end, from my perspective, from what I'm feeling. And also, I felt like really weird from that man, and it's just overall weird. So that's it for today. Comment about this stream, subscribe, and see what do you guys think about this stream? It was so freaking funny. Okay, thank you guys for listening to me, and also thank you for subscribing if you're a follower. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic dream. Bye.